Hi everyone, welcome to Tag Tuesday. Today I am doing the 6 Tudor Queens book tag. Hey everyone, welcome to Book Talks with Miss Thomas. I bet you thought I was going to say stay tuned, didn't ya? All right, well today I am doing the 6 Tudor Queens book tag. And I was tagged by the fantastic, the wonderful, the delightful Jolene at Bookworm Adventure Girls. Now, Jolene is a fantastic human being as well as a fantastic booktuber. So if you haven't seen Jolene's channel, go check it out. I'll link it below. All right, question number 1. They are named, of course, after the Tudor queens. So the first one is Katherine of Aragon, and it's asking a book that was your first love. So the first time I ever really remember falling in love with reading was, well, there's a couple of answers. When I was very young, I remember the Judy Blume books. So I would go with Fudge or Super Fudge. I loved the Judy Blume books and the bratty little Fudge character in those books. That's the little boy, and he gets this little brother, and the little brother drives him crazy. I loved those books. Another one, though, when I was older, I remember To Kill a Mockingbird in 10th grade English, and I just remember how the teacher would read it, and she was just so enthusiastic, and I just really enjoyed her class, and I enjoyed her reading to us in class, and it has a lot to do with why I'm an English teacher. So my first love would probably be a Judy Blume book, one of the Fudge books, but I also fell in love with To Kill a Mockingbird as a young adult. Question number 2, Anne Boleyn, a book with a manipulative character. So speaking of being an English teacher, I taught a book called Kindred, and I definitely thought the character Rufus was very manipulative. He was a horrible, manipulative, I want to say he was a rotten character. I guess I should be a little more objective, but the way that Rufus manipulated all of the characters, but especially Dana, and especially toward the end, I'm going to go with Rufus from Kindred by Octavia Butler. Question number 3 would be Jane Seymour, a book that delivered what you wanted. And that one was the easiest, I think, for me. And I would definitely say Finlay Donovan is killing it. I love that book. I was just in the mood for like a silly, summer, fun, fluffy book, and that one definitely met the mark for me. After reading, trying to find some Philippian 4 books for students and for young adult readers, I don't know, I was reading some of the heavier mysteries, and I just needed a break, and Finlay Donovan is killing it. It was just very fun, very silly, very light. It was exactly what I needed. Question 4, Anne of Cleves, a book that wasn't what you expected. And I have 2 answers here. The first is what I wasn't expecting in a good way, and that was Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I thought it was an excellent book. I loved the plot twist, and that was one where I just had to stop. Jaw-dropping, say, what? Did that just happen? And it wasn't like a real shocking, unrealistic plot twist. It was just a plot twist that absolutely gave me pause, and I love that. I was getting a little tired of the plot twists that are so shocking and unbelievable. This one made so much sense that it was surprising in that way. But then another one that I didn't like, it was not what I expected, is The House Across the Lake. It was a good book. I enjoyed it for like the first 2/3, and then I thought, you have got to be kidding me. Seriously, I really enjoyed it, so I can't complain that much. But when I got to the end, I felt kind of jilted. Like I had invested time and energy into this book, and then I just felt jilted. So that was not what I expected from that book. Started strong, but I didn't care for the ending. Okay, number 5, Katherine Howard, a book that irritated you. A book that irritated me. That's a hard one. I think I will go with, it was called An Absent Dream. I'll put it on the screen. I reviewed it a long time ago. It irritated me because I got all the way to the end and I didn't understand the ending, and I thought, what did I just read and why did I read it? Because the ending just left me feeling really kind of empty, like I wasted my time. So I'm gonna go with In an Absent Dream. I have a really good short though for that book if you're interested. I'll try to link it for you. Let's see. Question 6, Katherine Parr. A book published after the death of the author. And that one is kind of easy for me. I would say, two things when I think of publications and I think, well, the author died before we got to see the text. I think of Macbeth. I absolutely think that there are some scenes from Macbeth that either weren't written or just weren't discovered and added to the play. I think that there's a lot of stuff in Macbeth that would be better explained. I think there's got to be some missing scenes. And some people think that the witches, some of those scenes were written by someone else. I personally think there would be more Macduff scenes if Shakespeare finished the play and presented the play in its entirety. I think there's some stuff missing there. And so I would say Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Well, apparently by William Shakespeare, right? Who knows? Question number 7. Henry VIII. A chunky book that you hated. I'm going to go with Moby Dick. I had to read, either Moby Dick or there was some Charles Dickens. I've mentioned Charles Dickens before, so I'll go with Moby Dick. I had to read Moby Dick in college and I just didn't get it. I had a hard time getting into that particular book. So there you have it. Thanks so much, Jolene, for tagging me. Oh, it doesn't ask me to tag people. Golly, who can I tag? I will try, let's see. I'm going to try and go with some new people this time. So I will tag Miriam. I'll put her channel below. And I will tag Oceana. I'll put her channel below as well. And last time I think I tagged, for the pet one, I tagged Amanda. So this time I'm going to tag Chrissie because I didn't know if Chrissie had a pet. I thought about tagging her with her unicorn. But if you haven't seen either channel, Amanda or Chrissie, go check them out. But I'm going to tag Chrissie this time because I didn't tag her in the last one. She got tagged on the BookTuber pet one, but I just felt bad. So Chrissie, you are tagged. And is that everybody? I'm going to go ahead and tag Katie at Paperbacks and Ponytails because I just love Katie and I just did a buddy read with her. So as always, oh, you know what? I'm going to tag Bill Rittenberg because he is a social studies guy. So I think he would appreciate this tag. If you are interested in doing the tag, of course, go ahead and do it. And if I tagged you and you don't want to do the tag, then just don't do it. That's fine. No problem. It's just for fun. So I hope you enjoyed my tag and go out there and read some good books. Talk to you later.